Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to do some hard surface modeling in Maya. So I have this reference of air purifier. I'm going to import that in my viewport, and we're going to work on this one today. So I'm going to start with the base shape of this one. So I'm going to take a cylinder for this, place it down here. Let's select the faces on the top, and I'm going to extrude this till here and scale this till we get a shape like this. Now I'm going to take a pipe, rotate it, and increase the radius. Bring this down till here, and we can add few subdivision axes here. Turn down the thickness like this. And I'm going to select this edge on both sides, then bevel, just a little bit of fraction. Go to vertex mode and select the half of it. Pull this up like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a duplicate and hide the other one. Select the duplicated pipe, and I'm going to scale this up like this, and we're going to use the booleans to cut this part out. So I'm going to select these two, go to mesh, booleans, and I'm going to use either this difference, edit delete by type history, go to front view, and I'm going to go to face mode and just select the top part of it, then delete. Like this. Now go to vertex mode, and you'll see the vertices like this. And what you have to do is you can just use target weld like this, or what you can do is just select all the top vertices here and merge like this. Now this won't fix all the vertex issue here, so rest of them you can just merge manually. So I'm gonna use target weld so that we don't have to compromise with the topology. And I think we are done. Now we can take multicut tool, and I'm going to connect this one with this, and this one with this, and the final one in the middle. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the vertex of this part and just move them a little bit to this side. And I'm going to select this edge, then scale it up like this and place it in the middle like this. So just to be sure, what you can do is I'm going to delete half of this part, then use mirror in the z-axis like this, and I'm going to go to vertex mode and select the vertices on the top one more time, and just to be sure I'm going to merge, and I think we are good to go. So let's bevel this, turn down the friction, add one segment, and we've got this perfect shape here. So as for this part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a loop here, and cut this part out. So I'm going to extract face, and as for this one, I'm also going to select the face here and extract. Move this one a little bit down like this, and this one I'm going to select the edge, pull this down till here. Now I'm going to add a split here, then bevel like this, select this one and scale it up, maybe go to modeling toolkit, transform constraint and edge slide, then scale this up so that we don't have a deformed topology. I'm going to turn this off now. Now I'm going to one more edge here, again use transform constraint and scale, bring this in the middle. Now I'm going to select those four faces, press Ctrl E and add a little bit of offset, then again add some offset one more time, Then go to edit mesh, use circularize, turn down the radial offset, intrude this part, and I'm going to extract these faces like this. So I'm going to isolate this part, select this and extrude inside. I'm going to select this edge to add some supporting edges. Like this. Maybe what we can do is we can delete this and then we won't have this pinching. So again, I'm going to isolate this and select this edge ring and bevel with one segment. As for this part, what I'm going to do is modify center pivot, bring this out for now, extrude, add a little bit of thickness, add one edge ring in the middle, and I'm going to select the outer edge ring like this, then select similar and scale this down a little bit. So now we have this button. And as for this part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to isolate this. Again, extrude. Now select this corner edge, then bevel. As for this one, we can extrude to add a supporting edge, then extrude one more time. To cover this part out. Now there are triangles here, so you can convert them to code by selecting the alternate edge here. And delete, or you can manually convert them to code by using a multicut tool. And I'm going to take the multicut and add one loop here like this. And I think we are good to go with this one. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create this whole pattern, but before that we're going to work on this top part. So I'm going to unhide my pipe and I'm going to scale this up a little bit like this. Place this here. Go to right view. Create a duplicate and place that one here like this. Or what we can do is we can go to right view, We're going to select this, and we are going to select the edges of the border and then bevel. I'm going to go to top view, delete this, create a duplicate, and I'm going to rotate this to place it here. And now we are going to add another pipe, rotate, and increase the radius, and we're going to use the same subdivision number, so 28, and I'm going to place this here. And again select these two edges, then bevel with a little bit of friction, go to vertex mode, select the vertices on the top and pull them up, place them here. Now go to top view, wireframe mode, select these vertices and extend them here like this. Maybe a little bit back. Now again select the border edges and bevel. Now we move on to this part, so I'm going to select this and I'm going to take insert edge loop tool, and we can change the number of edge loops to 8 or 10, and you're gonna have to select this multiple edge loop to use this. And I'm going to add some edge loop here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use smooth couple of times that we can have segments to create the holes. And now I'm going to go to edge mode and select the edges here like this. And I'm going to go to create sets and select this quick set, and we are going to create a set of the edge selection we just created so that we can use it later. Now I'm going to select this, go to face mode and select the faces like this, and select the faces like this. So we left 3 rows on the top and the bottom by selecting the edges, so we're going to do the same here. And I'm going to go to edit mesh, then use this poke Now I'm going to go to select, go to quick sets and select this edge, then press shift right click and delete those edges. And now we have this selection. Again, I'm going to go to face mode, select the faces like this. Make sure to leave these ones, these triangles. And I'm going to press Ctrl E to add a little bit of offset like this. You won't see anything. You're just gonna have to turn off these key faces together. And now I'm going to delete the selection like this. Now there are two things. We can either add a little bit of thickness like this. So if I press Ctrl E and extrude this, we can just add some thickness like this, but it's going to increase the polygon count, which might make your Maya lag. I'm going to go to mesh display and reverse the normals. It's going to fix everything. Now isolate this and I'm going to go to edge mode, select the edges here like this, top and bottom, then bevel, add one segment, and then if you press 3, then this triangle shape will change to round holes like this. And what you can do is you can take a cylinder, change the radius, bring this down here like this, and I'm going to change the radius like this. Go to vertex mode, select the vertices and pull them down. Go to top view and bring this here. Inside this pattern so that you can't see it through it. And as for the center part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here and take a cylinder, place it here like this, increase the radius, change the subdivisions to 28. And I'm going to delete half of it, then go to top view, delete these faces, just keep the front face like this. I'm going to take an edge loop and create a selection like this. Just follow along this curve. You can also use a pipe. Now I'm going to delete these faces. Again, extrude this part and I'm going to select this edge, pull this back a little bit like this, and then extrude like this, just halfway. And what we are going to do is we are going to extrude this till the very end. Just leave a little bit of space. Again, if it shows you the mesh black, just Select your mesh, go to mesh display and reverse the normals. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the pivot to here. Then now what I'm going to do is make sure that I don't have faces here. So I'm going to delete these two, and I'm going to press Ctrl D to duplicate, then rotate this here and go to vertex mode. I'm going to select the vertices here and pull them down to align. Like this. We have some alignment issue here, which we'll fix later. Now I'm going to select these two, combine, go to vertex mode and select the vertices on both ends here, then merge. Now I'm going to select these two edges, then bevel, increase the bevel value like this. I'm going to select this edge and go to front view and scale this a little bit, or let's go back and I'm going to select this edge as well. Again, scale this like this. Now we can isolate this and again select these two edges and all the hard edges of the border. Press Ctrl B to bevel, turn down the fraction, turn off chamfer like this, and if you press 3, now we have this hard shape here, which looks very nice. And as for this part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to vertex mode, select the vertices here and just pull these down a little bit to align, and same thing up here, just pull these up a little bit, and we're going to have to repeat the same thing with this one. Go to vertex mode, pull the vertices up here and one more time down here like this. So that's it, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, then make sure to subscribe to the channel and like this video. You can also follow me on the Instagram and join my Discord server. All the links are given in the description. And if you need the reference images for this, you can just go to Amazon and search for Dyson Air Purifier, or you can get them in my Discord server. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.